Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked hard to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA, school, or security official. Our great nation has preserved through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to please stand now. We thank you for your service to our country. Now, let's meet the teams tonight. For Tri-County, number 1, Ariana Frangizo. Number 2, Kaylee Leakey. Number 3, Alexis Hugo. Number 4, Madison Benoit. Number 5, Charlotte Pultz. Number 6, Alyssa Gimon. Number 7, Kaylee Gimon. Number 9, Addison Charlotte. Number 10, Aaron Sawyer. Number 15, Madison Pinito. Number 11, Lucy Murphy. Number 12, Olivia Lint. Number 13, Blake Barrows. Number 14, Angelina Scapato. Number 16, Vila LeBlanc. Number 19, Sabrina Gall. Number 20, Breland McLean. Head coach for Tri-County is Stephanie Caffrey. And now, your 2025 Bourne Volleyball roster. Number 2, Ariana McCarthy. Number 3, Charlotte Taylor. Number 4, Lily Russell. Number 5, Michaela Muldoon. Number 7, Avery Morrell. Number 8, Emily Sudo. Number 11, Stacy Lee. Number 12, Nola Tino. Number 14, Lily DeMora. Number 17, Lila Bean. Number 18, Madeline Rosanoff. And number 19, Sophia Howland. Head coach David Moore, who's assisted by Carol Russell, Gila Belmont, and Cassie Lee. At this time, we ask team coaches and fans to please stand for the singing of our national anthem by Shane Riley.
What so proudly we hailed. All right, everyone, we finally made it. The path to try to go back-to-back begins here tonight inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium as your one-seeded Bourne Canalmen take on the 32-seeded Tri-County Cougars in the MIAA Division IV Round of 32 Volleyball State Tournament. Thank you for joining us on Bourne Community TV. Keegan Hamblet on commentary, Dan Vinciguerra running the camera. Well, once again, the Bourne Canalmen are the number 1 seed, but this time, though, it's in Division IV. As you remember, they won it all in Division V last year. Tri-County had their play-in game the other night. They defeated Oxford in 5 sets. Bourne wearing purple, Tri-County in blue. This one's underway. Controlled in the back by Trella. Back up in the air by LeBlanc. And sending it on over is Gimon. Hallinan looking for Timo with 2 hands, kept alive in the air. Barros leaves it on the left side for Gimon. Hallinan back. This is Michaela Muldoon, and she hit the top of the net. Didn't make a touch off of a Cougar, and Tri-County will strike first. Very late arriving crowd here today inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium. Well, Saturday, late afternoon, early evening matchup for the round of 32. This is Morrill to Hallinan, leaves it behind for Maddie Rosignol, who will earn the kill as it is able to drop right in front of the senior, Alyssa Gimon. Ariana McCarthy will check in for Avery Morrill for the Bourne Canalmen, and Maddie Rosignol will be on the serve. 6 seniors to go for both teams. One group of seniors playing their final match today over the next hour and a half. That's Barrows setting it up. Not getting the kill that time was LeBlanc, and it will drop right in front of Timo and McCarthy. Rosignol goes out, Morrill's back in. The libero, Avery Morrill, is for the Bourne Canalmen. The libero for Tri-County, Addison Trella the Jr., is on the service. Here's Trella looking to go long towards the back. That's Russell sending it over, and she'll receive it again after tapping it was McMillan. How about Michaela Muldoon? Deflected off the top. They'll drop right near the Bourne Canalmen logo, right at midcourt. The winner of this contest will take on number 17, Hamilton Wenham, who are 3-1 winners last night against South Shore. Hamilton Wenham won on the road at South Shore yesterday. Gotta love to see that, an early upset as it goes to the back. That's an ace point. We get our usuals over here in our fan section. We got Mrs. Coach all the way to the left, Ed Strode, boys soccer coach Andrew Arkey, and the whole family of David Moore right in front of us. Tap backwards, another ace off the arms of Alyssa Gimon. Good amount of students making their way here, too. Doesn't really seem to be a student section theme here today, but nonetheless, they will be making their presence known throughout the day. That's Michaela Muldoon going for it, and it goes out off to the side. Now you're going to notice with the state tournament that we now have 2 line judges during these state tournament games. Alexis Rigo subs on in, as well as Sabrina Gall. That's 2 upperclassmen into the match for the Cougars. Alexis Rigo will be on the serve. She is one of the liberos along with Trella, but she is wearing the normal uniform so far on this one. This is Nola Timo trying to go for it, and it's out a little bit too far. First set is tied at 4. Riga will do it again. Plays it towards the middle. Hallinan to Muldoon. Behind for Nola Timo. The one-hand touch. Back up by LeBlanc. Will go over the net. But we did have a violation. It looked like one of the Tri-County players might have hit the end pole, the foam area. This time on the serve, it is Nola Timo. Trying to go towards the back corner. Still alive, but it falls down. Trella, as well as Pinto, getting a touch. Timo will do it again towards the side. Almost looked like it was going out. Ends up in the referee's ladder towards the top. That's another Bourne point. Now up 7-4 in set 1. Timo goes towards the back for Trella. Back up in the air. Moore will keep it alive. Muldoon looks to set it up for Lily Russell. That's Barrows to LeBlanc over on the other side. A missed hit by Pinto, the freshman. Maddie Pinto, the only freshman for Tri-County. Very junior-heavy roster over there for the Cougars. This Bourne side, pretty much all seniors, sophomores, except for number 8, Emily Sudo. Ace point as it falls in front of Addison Trella. Got to talk with Tri-County head coach Steph Craffrey before the game. She said she wants to see the grit and hustle from her team, as well as staying consistent on both sides of the ball. That's another ace off of Madison Pinto. Athletic director Kristen Alexander will throw this one back into play. This is 6 straight here for the Canalmen. Latimo goes to the side. It drops in. You had one signal saying it was in, one signal saying it was out, but they do give credit to the line judge saying that it was in. Also got to talk with Bourne head coach David Moore before the match. So he wants to see his team play together, and it's all about a mental game. He said that they know Bourne has the physical advantage, but just all about coming together as one team. And from a game standpoint, he wants to see his team receive the service as well. Delia LeBlanc over, Moore with the dig. Hallinan back for McCarthy, back into the middle. LeBlanc keeping it up and receiving it on the other side as Pinto deflected, and Timo couldn't boost it up in the air for Sophia Hallinan. All right, both these teams know what's at stake. 5 wins away from a state title and for that state championship ring. And for good luck, I brought my state championship ring here today, just so everybody knows what these teams are playing for, as the kill will work on the left side. Rosignol's back in up top for McCarthy. So Rosignol, Hallinan, and Russell will play up top. Timo and Muldoon will play on the back line, and once Morrill serves it, you can expect her to play as a middle defender. She runs over to her left side, looking at it from her vantage point. Pinto sends it over. Timo, Muldoon, Rosignol deflected back up in the air. Barrows looking for Pinto, and it goes out of the back. (13-6) in set 1, Bourne over Tri-County. MIAA Division 4 round of 32 matchup. Morrill again on the serve. This is Barrows looking to play it behind for Pinto, sends it over. That was Muldoon backing up. Timo back for Morrill, gets it over with 2 hands. Trella back for Barrows. Other side, Pinto deflected, and that one will end up out of play after it went off of either Hallinan or Rosignol. Kaylee Gimon, the senior, is back on. The sisters there, Kaylee and Alyssa. Maddie Pinto, that's more for Muldoon. Back on the left for Lily Russell, you bet. That's a kill, deflected off of Pinto. Here's Sophia Hallinan, the St. Anselm commit for next year. Barrows to the other side to Gimon. Hallinan alive, and it went off of the ceiling light. That does drop down in play on the Bourne side. 2 substitutions coming in for Tri-County. Alyssa Gimon and Braylon McMillan. And Gimon will be on the serve. Towards the back, that's Timo. Hallinan had to run in. Rosignol looking to go for the kill. It hits the net, though. McMillan was there trying to reach up high as a blocker. High service there by Gimon. Hallinan, the setter, this time will try to line it up for Michaela Muldoon, and she'll earn the kill. Towards the back line that time. Russell goes for it, back up. Other side, Gimon deflected. Hallinan with a nice dig, but it goes out of play. Gotta love the hustle and effort, though, by Sophia Hallinan on the right side. That was Barros on the serve. Morrow for Hallinan. Looking on the left for Timo. Back up in the air. Barros leaves it for Gmon. Russell, Hallinan, Muldoon. One hand, Barros keeps it up. It's Gmon the second time. Hallinan's there. Morrow receives it. Timo's going to try again on the left. Not going to work. A nice dig right back over by Gmon. Muldoon tried the soft touch. Kaylee Gmon is there. Back over with two hands. Delia LeBlanc. Morrill, Hallinan for Rosignol. Deflected, still up. A nice rally here, and it eventually falls. McMillan tried to leave it for Kaylee Gmon. McCarthy's back in for Morrill up top. And Maddie Rosignol is going to take the serve. Rosignol looks to go to the side. Ace point off of Kaylee Gmon. There's Rosignol again on the serve. Barros sets it up for McMillan to send it over. Hallinan looking on the left for Timo. Two hands. Gmon's there. Barros looking to set it up backdoor this time. And that one's a kill. That one works for the junior, Delia LeBlanc. Addie Pinto's back in. The libero, Addie Trella's going to serve. 17-11, Bourne over Tri-County in set one. Morrill's going to take it. Hallinan looking to set it up backdoor for Michaela Muldoon. Got met up high. I don't know if it didn't go over or not. But credit Pinto and McMillan standing strong. This is Lily Russell for Sophia Hallinan over to Nola Timo. Back up by Barros towards the side. A nice reach to get it back in. And Trella will send it over. Hallinan for Muldoon this time. Gets barely over the net. We did have another violation. It will be a Bourne Canalmen point. Nice line drive serve. Gmon keeps it up. Barros to Pinto. Timo keeps it alive. Hallinan the no-look. Barros read it well. Comes back over to Pinto with one hand. Russell for Muldoon. Left side. Nola Timo. That's the combination that it's been all season long. On the service is Michaela Muldoon. Muldoon lines up on the right side, going to try to play it cross court, a nice dig out. McCarthy trying to go for it, keeps it alive, but it's going to drop out of play. Maddie Pinto doing a good job just letting that one go. Now Tri-County, they barely snuck into the state tournament. They were a 32 seed, so it doesn't matter what your record is if you're ranked top 32. It's based on win margin and strength of schedule. They finished under 500 regular season. They went 8-10. And if they were a 33 seed, just one seed lower, they would not have qualified for the state tournament. As Nola Timo will get the kill that time. Rigo had a chance at the back line. Bourne Canalmen, and you knew they were going to be top 2 in Division 4 when the season started. One of their losses was against the number 2 team, though, in East Bridgewater. Played behind, Rigo sends it back up top, Barros to send it over. Timo Muldoon with two hands on the second tap. Barros leaves it behind. Kill attempt won't work. That's Hallinan going up high. Tallest player out there right now for Bourne. No coaches used a timeout yet in this first set. This team is going to have a miss hit on the serve. Just a reminder to anybody watching who's going to be joining with us for the state tournament run. Maybe you didn't turn in for the regular season matches. You get 2 timeouts per set. Timo, Muldoon, Hallinan, soft touch, kept alive. Timo in the back corner. Lily Russell going to try to get it. Back over by Rigo. Russell wants to play it. Muldoon behind for McCarthy. It'll drop down. Nice work. Sabrina Gall, the junior, knocking that one over for the Cougars. There are a lot of Tri-County fans that made the about 45-minute trip from Franklin to be here. You know who's one of those people that came here from Franklin today? Me. As it drops down right in front, 22-15. At least they got an easy ride. All you got to do is 495 the whole way and then get on 25 right by Wareham. This time it's Avery Morrill towards the back line. That's Rigo up in the air. Barros runs in, looking for Pinto. Couldn't reach it over. Lily Russell was going to try to block it, even if they did get enough height on it. Here's the libero Morrill to take it. Morrill lines up on the right, looks to play it into the middle. Running on in is Barros, leaves it for Trella. Timo up with 2. Muldoon for Lily Russell. Soft touch on the left. You had to wonder for a second if that was going to be a carry. That was Barros to Pinto, that connection. Muldoon for Sophia Hallinan with the left hand. Up in the air, off the roof. Barros plays it behind. Pinto, the freshman, will get it over with some good pace. Muldoon up top for Rosignol. Not going to work. Barros in the middle that time. Gall will get the kill. I just say early on in this first set, Tri-County doesn't look like a 32 seed. Playing toe-to-toe right now. Pinto will take it. Lines up in the middle. Drifting towards the right. Too far. And now it'll be set point for the Bourne Canalmen. Sophia Hallinan will take the serve. Hallinan, soft touch. Ace point. That's how the first set ends. In front of Addison Trella. The first set score, 25-16. Bourne over Tri-County. Dan and I are going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back for set number 2 momentarily. Don't go anywhere on Bourne Community TV.
Hey, sports fan, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're back here inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium. About ready to start set number 2 in today's MIAA Division 4 round of 32 volleyball state tournament matchup between the Bourne Canalmen and the Tri-County Cougars. Bourne Canalmen took set 1, 25-16, probably highlighted by their 7 points in a row run early in that set when it was 4-4, and then it went all the way to 11-4. Tri-County going to serve first here in the second set as they line up on the left side. Blake Barros, the junior, to take it. Timo back in the air. Muldoon for Rosignol. Barros there will be left on the other side. Kaylee Gmon met up high, but a Bourne point as it did not take a touch off of a Canalmen player. That's what the call was. Ariana McCarthy is back in for Avery Morrill, and Maddie Rosignol will take the serve as she lines up on the left side. Rosignol, one of the 6 seniors for Bourne this year. Running in is Barros, leaves it for LeBlanc. Rosignol covers it in the corner. Nola Timo looking for the soft kill. Trella, Barros for LeBlanc. Nice jump by Russell. Nola Timo a second time, deflected. 2 people going for it, and it falls in front of Brady McMillan. Gmon for Barros will leave it behind. Russell for Hallinan, in the middle for the sophomore McCarthy. Barros for Gmon, left side deflected, Russell's there. Hallinan short for Michaela Muldoon. Now Barros, look at back door, and LeBlanc didn't get all of it. Rosignol this time on the serve. Towards the back, up in the air. Barros looking for LeBlanc. Rossignol, Hallinan, for Muldoon, still alive by Gmon. Barros will leave it short for LeBlanc. Way too much mustard on that one. Almost killing the Emily Sudo superfan over there with the poster that she's holding up. 4 straight to start set 2 for Bourne. Rossignol again lines up on the left. Stack of 3 over on the side for Tri-County. That's LeBlanc looking for it after it took a touch. Russell for Sophia Hallinan. No Latimo that time too much. Pinto's back in for Tri-County. Morrill's back in for Bourne. Trella to take it. Very high serve. Hallinan runs over, past the sideline. That was Russell looking for it, and it'll drop. Delia LeBlanc, the junior. Again, it's always tough to tell how the bounce is going to go off the net or off the pole, whatever case it may be. Muldoon going for it on a line drive. That's an ace off of Alyssa Gmon. Muldoon off the top of the net. Gmon was there. Barros leaves it behind. That's McMillan, and it drops in the area right by Ariana McCarthy. Really nothing you could do about that one if you're McCarthy. Just a perfectly placed hit off the top of the net. Rigo and for the first time Charlotte Poltz are into the match. Rigo to serve towards the middle. Morrill the dig off of Timo and out. Six to 3, Bourne over Tri-County in set 2. Russell for Muldoon in the middle. Sophia Hallinan off of the head. Watch out. That's called using your head right there, Blake Barros. Timo this time on the service for Bourne. Lines up on the right. Short run up. Ace point. Unable to get the dig was Madison Pinto. It's definitely not as loud or as packed in here as, say, the Case game was a few weeks back. Student section has been sitting down for most of the day today. But this is only just a preview. This is only the round of 32. This is the 1 seed at home. If Bourne's able to win today, and then if they're able to win the Sweet 16 next week, can only imagine what an Elite 8 crowd would be like here inside the Bourne High Gym. And we got to take it 1 game at a time, though, as Timo takes the serve. Rigo gets it up on the other side. That's Pinto. Muldoon tried to get the reach, and that is perfect. Played it behind towards the top of the net for Sophia Hallinan. Timo lines it up again. Line drive, ace point, off the top. 11-3. A timeout's going to be called by Tri-County. Dan and I are going to take it too. We'll be right back. All right, back out of the timeout here at the Bourne High School Gymnasium. Well, Bourne's on top of Tri-County. 11-3 here in the second set. It's been a fast-moving match so far in this round of 32. Timo looking for it, too much. And having a duck was Addison Trella. Once again, the winner of this match will take on number 17, Hamilton Wenham, sometime next week. We presume on Tuesday. They were 3-1 winners at South Shore last night. So 2 straight for Tri-County out of the timeout. Delia LeBlanc to take it again. Lines up on the right. LeBlanc, not even a run-up at all. Russell has to play it behind for Morrill. And Hallinan lets it go for Russell to send it on over. Barros back into the mix. Pinto over the net. Timo Muldoon, other side, Lily Russell, the one-hand touch, but she did touch the net. It's going to be another Tri-County Cougar point. Line drive serve, ace point for Delia LeBlanc. LeBlanc, too much that time towards the corner. Avery Morrill on the service. Towards the back again, Rigo up. Barros leaves it short, almost worked for Pultz. Russell going for the kill, deflected. Barros with two hands will go out. Left short, that's Pultz. Russell's got it. Muldoon for Hallinan with the left. It's down. Morrill to take it. Barros will control it. Left for the libero, Trella. Muldoon on the other side for Russell, way up in the rafters. With that much power, what goes up must come down at the same rate. Up quickly, they got to get it over, and a collision of bodies. Not going to help out. Pinto was trying to chase as LeBlanc had the second touch. (16-7). Morrill again on the right side. That's a shorter one, and it's sent right back over. Hallinan just mistimed it. She wanted to go for it on the second hit. Had Maddie Rosignol in the middle. I don't mind the decision. She had a good look at it. A lot of open space in the middle. Madison Benoit is going to come on into the match for Tri-County. Madison Pinto will go off to the side. The junior Benoit getting a nice round of applause from the Tri-County fans. And that's probably why she just earned an ace point. Timo backdoor, Hallinan towards the bleachers, stays comfortably in play. Back over, Morrill will let it go out. Trella's back in for Benoit. Hallinan with the left-hand serve, ace point, dropping right in front of Rigo and LeBlanc. Not much movement for Coach David Moore off the bench today. Miss hit backwards, another point for Bourne. Kaylee Gmon couldn't have redirected up straight in the air. Gmon will get it over. Timo, Hallinan. Backdoor Russell, yes! The only player that's come off to the side that's over on the sideline right now for Bourne is Ariana McCarthy. But every single one of those players that's still over there, the other five, they can compete with this Tri-County team. So you just got to love the depth that the Bourne Canalmen have, although I'm not really seeing too much of it tonight, apart from one player. Hallinan to serve it, another ace. LeBlanc probably had the best shot at it. That runs at 22-9. Towards the ceiling again. Gmon will look for it with two hands, but it's going to be short. Too much power on that one. Left up top, a nice dig out by Gmon. Falls for the other Gmon on the other side. Hallinan, oh, just a misread. Rosignol was the closest one to it. Might have slipped. Hallinan just making sure she's okay. Hallinan looks to go to Michaela Muldoon that time. Right back over. The reach won't work by Rosignol. Trellis sends it back in. It goes over the net. Morrill has to leave it on the right. Trella again a touch. Drop in. Barrows for Gmon. Two arms over. Will be kept alive by Gmon. Receives it again from Barrows. Morrill's there. Nice rally here. Hallinan for Russell, able to get it over. Barrows leaves it behind. That's LeBlanc going for it. Timo, Rosignol for Muldoon. Keeping that one up is LeBlanc. Gmon again, another try. Hallinan with the dig. She keeps it alive again, getting back on her feet, but the rally ends. That's a round of applause for everybody. Gmon, dug out by Muldoon. Hallinan, back for Lily Russell, soft touch, back. It was McMillan to Barrows, now Gmon. Morrill's there, sliding down. Hallinan has to leave it backdoor for Timo. It'll be down. Set point coming up for the Canalmen. Russell taking the serve. Barrows able to keep it in. McMillan let it go, and that's it for set two. 25-12. Bourne takes that second set. One set away from advancing to the Sweet 16. Dan and I will take a short break, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go, back inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium, about ready to start set number 3. Bourne leads the round of 32 match over Tri-County 2-0. Going back to last year's state tournament run, that's 17 consecutive set wins in state tournament play for the Canalmen. As you remember, they swept every opponent on their path to a state title last year in Division 5. And we thank you for joining us on Bourne Community TV channels 6 and 8, and on the Bourne Community TV YouTube channel. Keegan Hamlin on commentary, Dan Vinciguerra running the camera, Ed Strode running the camera for the live stream feed. We're going to be with you the whole way throughout the rest of the state tournament if we're able to cover every game. This is very exciting as Bourne one set away from going back to the Sweet 16. Hallinan will take it for Nola Timo. Back up twice. Barrows sends it over. This time they'll try the right with Michaela Muldoon, miss it backwards. LeBlanc got on the end of it. Russell again to serve, goes short with it, it'll be an ace. Line drive towards the middle, another ace. off the hands of LeBlanc. That's 3 straight to start the third. Russell this time going to line up on the left side. Try to cut it back in. Barrows up in the air for Gmon. Towards the back, out of play. Russell, did she get it in? Yes, she did. Ace point. Russell towards the back. That time, it's too much. Very nice run by Lily Russell to start the third set. Serving first for Tri-County in set 3 is going to be Blake Barrows. Line drive serve. Timo for Hallinan. Look at backdoor again for Timo. Up by Gmon. Barrows short to LeBlanc. Morrow keeps it in. Hallinan looking to the left again. Timo a high leap. She got a deflection to help. I mean, it's the big-time players making big-time plays. First time in the match is Emily Sudo for Bourne. Rosignol, back up by Gmon. Barrows runs in, and it goes to LeBlanc, who played it sneaky off the top of the net. Took a weird bounce all the way over cross court and earns the Cougar point. Well, again, if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Bourne Community TV YouTube page for Bourne Community TV events and BTV Sports. Russell for Hallinan, looking right side this time for Muldoon. That was Trella putting it up. Barrows for LeBlanc, 2 hands, soft touch. LeBlanc has to send it back in. Trella going towards the back, and oh, it's barely out. Very close to that back line. The line judge hesitated for a second. I thought he was going to say it was in. Tight call either way. Lily Russell, I believe, was the one that let it go. Michaela Muldoon will be on the serve. Line drive. Perfect spot in between Alyssa Gmon and Addison Trella. Another line drive towards the back. Gmon keeps it up. Played back in, and LeBlanc sends it over. Muldoon for Timo again. Off the top, Trella back in the air. Barrows for Pinto that time. Soft on the touch. Man, this Tri-County team, they're going to be back because we've got a lot of juniors, as we mentioned. They've only got 2 sophomores. We haven't mentioned them yet. Ariana Frangioso, as well as Irene Sawyer. Madison Pinto has been seeing a lot of time in this playoff match as a freshman. One of their seniors, Emma Silva, is not playing today. 2 subs in for Tri-County, Alexis Rigo and Sabrina Gall. And Alexis Rigo will be on the serve. Sudo with the nice reverse to send it on over the net. That's a soft touch. Sudo with the dig. Oh, it almost stayed alive, but it went under the net. The Emily Sudo fan section going crazy after those 2 digs. Russell's going to take it. Sudo looks to set it up for Nola Timo. 2 hands, Trella. Now Barrows, other side, LeBlanc. Russell. Running in Muldoon, 2 hands trying to go for the corner. Trella reads it well. Barrows again for LeBlanc with 1 hand. Met up top. It's Nola Timo and Sophia Hallinan doing the work. Timo with the line drive serve. Rigo up, going to be close to the net. It's mishit backwards. I don't think it went all the way over. Blake Barrows was trying to set it up Looked like it would have been for Pinto. It's Timo again on the serve, 11-4, Bourne over Tri-County in set 3. Rigo, nice. Barrows for Pinto. Timo, a nice dig. Muldoon for Lily Russell. Nope, not going to work that time. So it's out in the corner. And the AD might have to go chasing it. I mean, that's a souvenir for whoever goes down that tunnel to go keep that volleyball. Got to keep it, right? It was used in around a 32 state tournament game. Service that time going to be shorter. We'll go over to the Canalmen again as Rosignol steps on for Emily Suda on a nice hand from the Canalmen families that are here in attendance. Hamilton-Wenham is the next matchup, the 17th seed for whoever comes victorious today. Rigo, the nice one hit over. Russell looking for it. There's nothing you could do about that. Rigo will keep it alive. LeBlanc sends it back. And sending that one over is Trella. Timo for Muldoon tried to leave it short. A nice reach by Rosignol, but Pinto was there for Tri-County. LeBlanc towards the back. Timo, Muldoon, Hallinan. That connection won't work that time. Did Rosignol touch the top of the net? It wasn't a violation, so it is a Canalmen point. Morrill, that one drops. Rigo decide to let that one go. And it does hurt them a little bit. I mean, it's always tough to tell because you've got the power factor and then you've got the height factor whenever the services go over. That one was more like medium height and a lot of power. Nice dig out to send it back over by LeBlanc. Muldoon looking for Rosignol up top, and she received it back and it goes out of play. In comes Madison Benoit, the junior, for Madison Pinto. Benoit with a good serve. 4-4 the connection that time. Hallinan can't drop it in. LeBlanc was there on the dig. Muldoon leaves it for Timo in the middle. And she didn't hit the other side off of a Tri-County player. That was Gall going up top, trying to block it. Timo elects to keep it in. Muldoon for Lily Russell. Backdoor too much. We had a whistle call. That's a Tri-County point. As maybe there was some miscommunication on where the Bourne Canalmen players were supposed to be lined up, and now the official's going to talk with David Moore about it. Stanza runs it to 15-9. No argument really from him at all. Might have been whistled against Michaela Muldoon. Benoit, another good serve over. Russell for Muldoon. How about Sophia Hallinan for the kill? Hallinan got to drop quickly. It's an ace point off of Alexis Rigo. 8 points away now are the Canalmen from advancing to the Sweet 16. Hallinan again to serve it right in the middle. High service that time. LeBlanc sets it up for Rigo. Up in the middle, sending that one over was Kaylee Gmon. Hallinan, short for Muldoon. You bet. Blank for Barrows, for Gmon, two hands. Hallinan unable to get to it that time. Two subs in for the Cougars, Alyssa Gmon and Braylon McMillan. Subbing out will be Sabrina Gall and Alexis Rigo. Hallinan right up top, Rosignol, nice work. Staying stationary was Trella. Hallinan goes down on a knee, Timo for Russell, short. Braylon McMillan, the senior, was challenging what might be her final few moments as a Tri-County Cougar. Hallinan for Muldoon again, deflecting it out. Timeout will be called by Tri-County. Dan and I are going to take it too. It's all Bourne here in the round of 32. We'll be right back. All right, back here out of the timeout, 19-11. Bourne leads Tri-County. Lily Russell will be on the serve for the Canalmen. Russell lines up on the right side, serves it with pace. Barrows runs over, sets it up for Kaylee Gmon. Morrow keeps it alive. Hallinan for Timo, soft touch. Gmon's there again. Barrows wants to leave it short, and that's LeBlanc going for it, but it goes out off to the left side. Russell going for it. That was LeBlanc keeping it up. Barrows for Gmon, deflected. Timo's right there. Hallinan, two hands trying to go for the corner, reading it with Strella. Gmon going to try a second time, met with two hands, plays it on back. Barrows for LeBlanc, hit it off to the side. Lily Russell, line drive, will be short on the right. Blake Barrows, ready to send it over. The setter for Tri-County. Hallinan plays it on back for Maddie Rosignol. Barrows is there. LeBlanc for the intended target, Kaylee Gmon, and it will drop in front of Alyssa Gmon. Sudo comes back into the match. Barrows runs in, LeBlanc going for it off the top, and it's off Sudo. And out for another Tri-County point. Pinto comes in for Benoit. Kaylee Gmon on the serve. A lot of pace on it. Russell for Hallinan, Muldoon looking for it, but it's short. Kylie Wedicke is on for the Tri-County Cougars to replace Madison Pinto. They're going very senior heavy players out there for Coach Steph Caffrey. Yeah, it might be their final few minutes out on the court. LeBlanc sends it over. Russell for Hallinan in the middle. Timo kept alive. Gmon sends it over. Hallinan for Muldoon. Off the roof and it drops. Muldoon to serve it again. A line drive. Barrows up top, LeBlanc. And a Tri-County point. Looks like they hit the net. Alexis Rigo's going to come back in for Braylon McMillan. Sabrina Gall comes back in too for Alyssa Gmon. Alexis Rigo, the senior, is on the serve. Russell lets it go. It's out, and now it's set and match point. It's going to be Nola Timo to serve it, trying to end it right here. As the fans are rising to their feet. Here's the serve from Timo. It's short. Killing it is going to be Sophia Hallinan, but they did call a violation. She hit the net. Hold the pause button. We're not done yet. Delia LeBlanc to send it over for Tri-County. It's short. Your Bourne Canalmen are heading to the Sweet 16 next week. Oh, the handshake line goes on. Tri-County, they deserve to be here. Never easy going against the number one team in the state, though. Bourne Canalmen take it 3-0. They're going to be home for the Sweet 16 sometime next week. Before we do our post-game interview, we're going to figure it out. Here comes AD Kristen Alexander. We'll see if she's going to announce the start time real quick. Tuesday or Wednesday, she just said it's going to be the date for it. Well, Dan and I are going to take another short break, and when we come back, post-game interviews. That should be fun after a playoff win. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, 3-0 is the final. Bourne gets the win over Tri-County here at the Bourne High School Gymnasium. They're heading back to the Sweet 16 coming up sometime next week. We're here with Emily Sudo and Sophia Hallinan, two of the top players from today's match. Emily, I'm going to start with you. We saw a lot of action from you in set 3 today. A lot of digs out there for you, too. When Coach Moore was kind of preparing you to go in for that third set, what was kind of like the talk from him to you going in?
Just to not be worried about any mistakes that I make, and every mistake is going to be okay, and that we just need to move forward as a team, and no matter what happens, we're going to come out okay.
Sophia, a lot of kills, a lot of assists for you today. Tri-County, they looked legit today. So this was, I think, a very good test to start out your state tournament run tonight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think we came out with the same minds that we do every game. We don't know our opponent. We don't know what they're going to bring to the gym. We are going to bring everything we have. I just want to throw so many congrats out to them. They had some really good players, really good plays, just hard rallies that they put balls down. We were just able to kind of pull through with our strengths and find those spots on the court. But congratulations to a great season to them, and love to get our journey started that way with a 3-0.
Now, one of the keys that Coach Moore talked to me about before the game was receiving the initial serves, and I thought you guys did that very well. There wasn't really a lot of ace points for them on their side throughout the match tonight. What else was Coach Moore talking about, like before the game, just some keys for you guys to try to get a win tonight?
Just making sure we're talking a lot and making sure we know where we are in the court, like whether the balls are going out. They like to push a lot, and we had that covered, and I think just knowing what was going to happen and like preparing for anything made us like a lot easier for us to go in and be able to like be okay.
I know this is nothing new for you. You've had a couple state tournament runs yourself, and I'm sure you've had two, especially last year. You guys got a lot of seniors, a lot of sophomores, and the one junior on the roster. But what does it mean just to see like the whole team improve since day one, since you guys all came together maybe back in August?
Honestly, I just seen so much growth. Like, I feel like we all came into the gym from last season. We were coming off a state championship win, but we were all very hungry. Like, we knew there was kind of more we wanted to unlock. And I think after a long club season and off season and working in the summer, I think we knew we all kind of had this new level of volleyball that we haven't really seen at Bourne. So I think we were able to kind of pull that out of nowhere and kind of like really just put our skills together. Versus in the past, it was kind of like we were all strong separate. I feel like now we're more of a unit and we're just moving as like one piece.
You had your own little fan section over there in the student section. We love talking about the fans on our post-game chats. Very good crowd for a round of 32 on like a late afternoon kind of game during a weekend. Just talk about how the fans helped you out tonight.
I think it's just good seeing that our school has so much support. Like, I remember last year, our state championship, we had such a big crowd for such a far distance. And it's like no matter how important the game is or not important, they show up for everything, they cheer for everyone, and they're just as much in the game as we are.
And I know we always talk about, even when you guys lose, we always look at the positives, and whenever you guys win, we always try to see what we can improve on. Sophia, was there anything you noticed on the match day that maybe you guys can improve on before the Sweet 16 next week?
Yeah, I think the whole point of volleyball is that there's always something you can improve. I think we need to kind of improve our speed of our offense. I think if we can put out more of a consistent, speedier set, I think we'll be able to run a little quicker, kind of try some new things. And I feel like that's going to push us to again, like I said, this season we're trying to push to a new level. And I feel like running a faster offense is going to do that.
4 wins away now from a state title. Sweet 16 game is going to come up against the 17th seed Hamilton Wenham sometime either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Both of you can answer the question. What's going to be the mindset going into that one?
Just playing hard, being aggressive, and leaving it all out on the court because we never know when it could be our last game, and working together as one.
Hey, similar thing. We're going to go out there and give it everything Bourne has and just see if anyone can take it, and if not, we're going to put a ball away and destroy it. Let's go.
Dan and I will be back either on Tuesday or Wednesday for that Sweet 16 contest. Once again, big shout out to the man behind the camera. Keegan Hamblett signing off and wishing you the best. We will see you for the Sweet 16. Have a good night, everybody.